Weekly Western 11. Hi friends! I'm holding up the camera because I'm going to show you the angle that Micah is right now. Alright, Weekly Western 11. You're probably wondering, Spencer, you're not at your couch at home, on your couch at home. I'm on my way to the airport. I've been in Arizona all week. I've woken up at sunrise 4 days in a row because we're shooting TikToks. We're shooting some other stuff that I can't quite talk about. We're shooting performance videos that will be on YouTube ASAP. Micah's over there getting shook around, hitting them curbs. That's what it's gonna be like. It's like you're in a car. That's what it's like. So welcome back, Weekly Western 11. Ooh, seatbelt's gonna do it.
At the light, let's just go ahead and lock that seatbelt in.
Cool.
You guys said you wanted to come behind the scenes. This is behind the scenes. Where was I? Did I even start? Weekly Western 11. Weekly Western 11. Gold, cactus, horseshoe. Let's get into it. Let's see. My gold would be, honestly, potentially my favorite song of the entire project comes out on Friday. I just am so excited for Didn't Do. It's this. I've tried to write the song a million times, and I'll talk about it in a bit, but there's just something about when you've been looking forward to something for a very long time. I think Friday's going to be a super fun day, and it's just cool to have this vision that we've talked about for so long kind of coming to life. So my goal is that, it would already have come out by the time this is out. So it's out. It's in the world right now. Go listen to Didn't Do. My cactus. My cactus would definitely be my lack of sleep, which has been my cactus before, but definitely this week. We have literally, I was up before the sun to get to the airport. 3 mornings in Arizona. So yeah, 4 sunrises in a row. I would love to sleep right now. That sounds really nice. Especially in my own bed. I feel like this year has been by far and away the least amount of sleeps in my own bed, which I'm doing fun things, so I'm not complaining, but just there's something about being home, having your laundry done. It sounds nice. I haven't gone to the grocery store since March for a full round of groceries where I'm going to be home for 2 weeks. Hasn't happened, so that is the sacrifice you make to have a weird job, folks. But yeah, I could use some more sleep. That's my cactus. My horseshoe is... What happened this week? Trying to think of a interesting horseshoe. Oh, I don't know if I even talked about this. Have I? Is this last weekend? Whoa. Yeah, I got to tour Lambeau Field. Here's a picture. Bing. I got to tour Lambeau Field, which was crazy. There was a guy, shout out Spencer. He's a guy who just followed me on Instagram, and he's in charge of the touring for Lambeau Field, which is crazy. So it was cool. We got to see the Packers Stadium, and that was a very once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Just super, horseshoe is supposed to be random. Talk about random. It was crazy random. But I really enjoyed it. It was really cool, and, Stadium Gang, I can't help but just, think of, holy shit, it would be crazy to play a football stadium. There's 80,000 people that fit in there, so that would be a cool day, and it would be cool to, show this video at the stadium. So if you're in the future watching this video, hi, future. Do I look great, or am I a slob? That's it. Horse. Gold, cactus, horseshoe. That's it, folks. The horse of the week. Jesus. Let's see. Questions. Thank you, Micah. For Christ's sake. Q&A time. Let's go. Bing. Cast 175 asks, What inspired the chapter style segmentation of this project? That's a great question. I really like when I can listen to songs based on my mood, or based on my life, or based on how I'm feeling, or based on what I'm going through. And sometimes when I listen to an album, you have to go through and you have to pick things apart. And I wanted this project to be really pointed, where like the songs that were grouped together said something together. And even linearly, like how they, like let's take Scorpion. Like the There Is a Fire intro, to me really talks about like something stirring in your soul. I need to go on this journey. I need to go on the hero's journey. And then No Better is like, but I keep making all these mistakes, and Get Away From Me is like, and I can't sit and talk with myself and even get like the answers I want. So it gets really, really hard to even think about it because I'm so afraid and I'm so doubtful and I'm so hard on myself. And I wanted those three songs feel like they have the same DNA. And so to pepper them throughout the project doesn't make sense to me. I want them to be together. And also, I think what's really cool is this whole project will kind of ping pong, as you'll see, or as you're seeing right now, because it's already out. Didn't Do is really a huge response to the Scorpion chapter, which is like, okay, so if the Scorpion wins, you never start, you never go on the journey. You just live an okay life, pleasing other people, or like not chasing your dreams because your dreams are too scary. What Didn't Do is actually the exact opposite. It's the answer to that proposed problem. It's the solution, which is like, no, you know what? Life is too short, and I'd rather regret what I did than what I didn't do. And I think that's really beautiful. So I want the project to feel like this story that you're reading down together. And by the end, I think you'll see that like it really offers what life can look like in health and in unhealth. What it really shows where I've been, where I am, and where I'm going. And I believe that it is not only just my story with my really specific details, but it is our story as humanity, as the Stadium Gang, as country music fans, as Republicans, Democrats, tall, short. All of us go through this stuff in life, and I think it's really cool to segment the chapters together so that we can kind of read our story down together and relate to it together in that way. Long answer, short question. Kaylee.Judd3 asks, what made you come up with, that's the same question. Jillian.Riley asks, what made you decide, oh, those all go together. Okay, so that whole thing obviously goes together. Let's see. Next question. Kelly Steele asks, no question. The bonus verse on Get Away From Me gave me full body chills. Thank you. If you guys haven't listened, there's a sneaky outro on Get Away From Me that is really cool. It's a cool way to end Scorpion. It has a lot of pop punk influence, which for country music is very rare. Let's see. Oh, I didn't read Jeff's thing at the top. So all of them are not a questions. Did you know this the whole time?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Literally, never mind. My manager Jeff picked all these questions out. I didn't see this. But today's version of the Q&A is it's not a question, but. So all of these start with not a question, but. So Alexis underscore Mong 720 asks, or not asks, not a question, just a comment about how excited my fiance and I are to see you in October. I can't wait. The Western Tour is going to be so fun. It's going to be definitely the biggest show we've put on. I think it's going to be the most people who've ever come to our shows, and so it's like really exciting. There's cities I'm going to where we've never played, and I get to finally meet some of you guys, so we're really pumped. Not a question, but love the Mustang track and vibe you're giving off. Cowboy up, heart emoji. Thank you. Hi underscore Kim. I appreciate that. The Ballad of the Mustang, I feel like is such a cool. Scorpion starts with this very like Kanye, like vocodery, mysterious, dark, ethereal thing, and I wanted Ballad of the Mustang to start with almost the exact opposite, where it's like this really country, very Western intro that talks about why that totem is the way that it is and why it represents what it represents. So I appreciate that. It's fun to, have people be like, I like the intros on the album. That's really fun. Naya.Coltman says, not really a question, but Hey, can't wait to meet you. Hey, thanks. I can't wait to meet you. Let me know in the comments where you are coming to see us on tour. Let's see. Also, you can get VIP tickets, and they're going fast. So if you'd like to actually meet me, I hang around after the show, but that's not really a guaranteed thing every night. If you want a guaranteed chance to meet me, take pictures, all that stuff, I will be doing a VIP experience on every single night of the tour. So go to spencercrandallmusic.com/shows, grab your VIP tickets, and it'll be dope. I play an acoustic set where we play songs that don't make the set. You get to meet me, we sign stuff, you get early access to the venue, to merch, all those things. Let's see. Man, I really should have just read this whole thing.
I think that's it for this.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, that's it for Not a Question But this week. It's not a Q&A. It's just an A? Question mark? Not a question mark. Cool. Here's the, let's get into the weekly update. Weekly Western update. Which is Mustang has officially started. So if you're following along at home, we have Scorpion. It's out. So There Is a Fire intro. No better. Get Away From Me with the little hidden outro verse that I felt like was super necessary to tack on there. Then there is now The Ballad of the Mustang is out, which is the intro to the Mustang chapter. And the first single, potentially my favorite song on the whole project, Didn't Do, comes out on Friday. No, it's out. You are listening to it right now. I keep forgetting this. The whole future, you listening to it on Sundays, but we record it prior, really fucks with me. But you're listening to it, and you're jamming. You're jamming in your car, doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And so, yeah, at this point, we are almost a third of the way through. And I think Didn't Do really is going to be one. It's going to be so fun to play live. Oh my gosh, we were talking about that when we were in the desert, just how sick that song is going to be. That little halftime, I'll take the pen and headache hangover. So you guys have to learn the words and you got to sing it back to me live. But yeah, the update is that we are officially into the Mustang chapter. We are now talking about bravery. We're talking about hope. We're talking about starting the journey. We're talking about how we can't live with regrets. And so I think it's a cool place to be at in life, where you have enough perspective, where you can understand, you know what? The only regrets that I have aren't things that I failed at. They're things that I never had the courage to start. And that's what eats me up. And so I just refuse to do it anymore in health. When I'm my best self, I really am pushing myself to do that. And that's what this whole chapter is about. The next song that comes out this week is called 7 and 70, and it's all about really, there's only two people that you should be trying to impress. I read this in an Instagram caption once, and I was like, I love this, which is, you can try to impress the world, you can try to impress your parents, but at the end of the day, if you impressed you when you're a little kid at 7, and you at 70 when your life is over, you lived an incredible life. You have a life well lived, and I think that's really cool. So, Didn't Do, rather regret what I did than what I didn't do. And there's only two opinions that matter most to me, and that's me, 7 and 70. I hope that those hooks give people hope, and anybody listening who's like, should I go for it? Should I live the life that I see in my head? You should. And it's time, and we're gonna all do it together, because we're all on this journey together, and I think my story is your story is our story. So that is the Weekly Western Update. Y'all, Weekly Western 11. It's in the books. A little all over the place, in the car on the way to the Phoenix airport. But you know what? We're going to keep it, it's kind of the only way to do it throughout the fall. So you're going to come with us on tour. You're going to be in venues. Let us know if there's any place in particular that you want to see one of these. Drop your gold, cactus, and horseshoe in the comments. And as always, like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell your orthodontist, whatever you want to do. We love you. We appreciate you. See you on the fall tour. Make sure to keep pre-saving songs as they're coming out, streaming songs as they're coming out. SpencerCrandallMusic.com/shows for VIP and tickets. We love you guys. We'll see you this fall.